All right, this is about the Ukraine-Russian war and how it all really started. Uh, it didn't start in the Crimea War there. It was something else that triggered the big catastrophic war that is right now. And it was started actually by Pakistanis. They started that war, and people don't know the story. Okay, so now uh, Elvis Presley and Marilyn Monroe had adopted me. So I'm America's number one and very important. And Marilyn Monroe said I would become president of America because I'm adopted by her and Elvis as well. They had a relationship. So now the Pakistanis know who I am, and I was adopted. And because Marilyn Monroe tried to have babies, and there were two babies were murdered by the doctors in the hospital. They murdered her babies, so she had to adopt, and they adopted me. And now the Pakistanis know this, and they've been kicking me out of the country. They won't let me live in England. It's because they hate Elvis and Marilyn Monroe in America. Right, so this is what's going on just before the Ukraine-Russian war. Right now, I was in England and I was moving from one town to another, getting waterboarded by Pakistanis and their groups, in mostly prison communities and homosexuals. Right, so it's a very homosexual group. Right, it's actually homosexual witches. They're Nazis, German Holocaust creators, not Hitler's people. Right, and then they blame Hitler, and then they're taking over his countries like England and Germany as well, suffering mass immigration. Right, so the Pakistanis won't let America's number one live in England. The British are not so unkind. It's the Pakistanis and their counterpart, the British prison communities, and they won't let me live in the UK. Right, so I'm being terrorised, chased out of my flat wherever I am in England, and I've had to move to many towns in England. Right, so and now I ended up getting very attacked, and I ended up having to leave England by because of Pakistanis, and there were lots of groups of them after me, and it was just ridiculously unfair. Right, so and I had stood no chance with them. They just seriously terrorised our country, and now they're going for me. And then I had to leave. I ended up in France. The Africans kicked me out of France because the Pakistanis are the African groups, and they plan to blacken out the whole of Europe. That's their plan, right? So now I got kicked out of France. I then went